So let's look at 3 more examples just to really get this new concept down. So here I have x times x minus 1 equals 0. So for all of these, it's really important that it's equal to 0. If this was equal to like 8, for instance, I couldn't go about this the same way. I can only do this when it's equal to 0. So since these do both multiply to get to 0 by my zero product property, that means that either x is equal to 0 or x minus 1 equals 0. That first one is already solved. This next one, I just need to add 1 to both sides. I get x equals 1. And then remember just to put your two answers together. So I have x equals 0 or 1. Looking at this next one, I have x minus 1 quantity squared is equal to 0. Well, if you remember back to 7.3a, this is really the same thing as x minus 1 multiplied by itself. And so now I have two factors, and I need to set them both equal to 0. Well, they're both the same, so I can just solve the one equation. So I add 1 to both sides. And so here I actually just get one answer, x is equal to 1. And that's because I had the same binomial that was multiplying together. Looking at this last one, it's a little bit different. Now I actually have 3 different factors. So we're going to go about this the same way, but I'll just have one more equation that I'm solving. So I'm going to first have x plus 1 equals 0, or x minus 3 equals 0, or x minus 2 equals 0. So solving this first one, I need to subtract 1 from both sides. So I have x equals negative 1, and I'll go ahead and start my answer down here. Doing this next one, I need to add 3 to both sides. So I have x equals 3. And the last one, I just need to add 2 to both sides. And I get that x is equal